Hello everyone and welcome back to Trash Gamers. I'm Howell!
And I'm Izzy.
And we are back in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. It's been a week for us, so it is a new recording session and I'm excited.
Yep, and as per usual, Howell is playing Kingdom Hearts and I am eating a Lunchable.
You are eating Lunchable. I have one of those in forever.
It's pretty good.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Tell us more.
I'm trying.
You trying?
Yeah, my mouth is full.
Usually a dick.
No.
Alright, who else is over here? There he is. I did do some leveling off screen, but it wasn't much. Just because I only had like one world plus the Mirage Arena to level in. So I really didn't do all that much. I think I melded like 3 or 4 commands. And I think I bought Cure from the Moogle. I don't know how that didn't stagger me, but sure. I think I leveled up to like level 5, I think, or something like that. It wasn't much.
Ooh, watch out, your battery's running low.
What battery's running low?
Controller battery.
Oh, okay. I will try to watch out for this. I make no promises. Alright,
And today, let's see, the video that's out today, as of the day of recording this, is a Legend of Zelda video.
Oh, yeah.
And I titled it, Aptly So. And it's called, Why Won't You Follow Directions?
Yeah, because we had a whole discussion about that in that run through, I remember.
Yes.
Have poison. Okay? Or do nothing. That's fine too. Who's still alive? Everyone is. Just great. Bitch. Eat fire. I'm assuming this is one of the things that we... Yep. Oh, they're still unversed here. So right now I'm trying to find the parts of Cinderella's dress so that Jock and I can help make that for her.
Okay.
Yep. And of course there are these dicks in the way. His attacks are very weirdly constructed. He does a 1-2 punch.
Yeah.
But like the first one staggers you away from him. So it's like the only way you get hit on the second one is if you dashed toward him after if the first one missed, basically.
Yeah.
I'll take this. Okay, still only 3 materials left. I think... I'm not 100% sure, but I think you could miss some of them. And you could just go straight to Jacques with what you have. But I think there's like a penalty for it, I think. There's something like that in the first Kingdom Hearts, where you have to prove Alice's innocence in Wonderland. And you have to do that by finding evidence. And there's like 4 possible pieces of evidence to find.
Yeah.
But you could go straight to the Queen of Hearts immediately, and she would automatically put one of her own evidence, or whatever evidence you don't have, she'd add up to be 5 boxes of evidence. So she'd at least put 1 box in there. I want to get on here. Can I? Yes. Oh, there we go. I'd like to get over there, though. There we go. Attacking puts you a foot or 2 closer.
Okay.
And like if the Queen of Hearts evidence is what comes up, then can I not make that? I might not be able to. No. Okay. That's it. There's still plenty to do here. I came in from that hole, which is weird because I'm usually not the one coming in holes. I can go in this one too.
I know, you're usually at bottom.
Yeah. Yeah, so the Queen of Hearts will, if it's random which evidence gets chosen of the 5 boxes. And if it's your evidence, you basically... How does it work? Where am I going? I don't even know. I think like the mini-boss becomes harder if the Queen's evidence is what's picked. Yeah, it's
So
something.
even if you get all the stuff,
You could still, you have a small chance, but you do have a chance of the mini boss being harder, I think.
Hmm.
But that's in the first Kingdom Hearts. That's not in this one. But I say it because I think you don't have to get all the pieces of the dress. I think it's like that one moment in Kingdom Hearts where you could get part of it and just report to Jock immediately. But it'd be hard or whatever is coming. Oh, dry up. Oh, quit trying to hit me, everything. Oh, yeah, don't let me do anything. I'd hate for that to happen.
Keep talking. I have much evidence for our next video title on this one.
I mean, the worst you'll hear me do in this game is probably just let me play.
Mm-hmm.
No, just because this isn't like a lot of the other Kingdom Hearts games where, because a lot of Kingdom Hearts games don't have this commands deck, so like you're not always interrupted when you're doing shit.
Yeah.
So it can be rather frustrating in this game.
I wonder if that has anything to do with the fact that this was translated from PSP to a massive console.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because like a smaller console, there's limitations to it.
Alright. Oh, I'd like to go in here. Now I know that's kind of one of your big, not to gripe about it too much, I guess, but I have noticed that's one of your biggest defenses of this game, as well as a PSP game first. And it's like, a lot of the critiques I have of this game, like, they could have happened, like, I've seen it handled better on a mobile game. So unless you're trying to tell me that a PSP is this inferior console that, like, even a Game Boy Advance had better graphics and better capabilities on, I'm not going to necessarily agree with that completely.
Have you played a PSP?
No.
There were several generations.
I have not actually played a PSP.
There were several generations. It depends on the generation that this was for.
Okay.
Like if this was for a Vita, yeah, I could see a lot of this being pretty bad.
Okay.
If it was for the original PSP.
I think it was for the original PSP. I think that was like one of its main... I would wager that was actually one of its, like, bigger games?
I remember playing...
know more than I would?
Yeah, I remember playing Daxter for the original PSP. It was just a Daxter game. It wasn't Jack and Daxter.
Oh, weird. Daxter is the little guy, right?
Yeah, he's the Otzel.
Okay.
A weasel otter.
Alright, so... I've gone that way. I've not gone that way. Oh, can I go that way? I can go that way. I'm pretty sure. If I can land on it. Platforming. Oh, leave me alone. You're going to stagger me off the platform. Aha. Whole area here, pretty much. Oh, shit.
Don't fall.
Alright. Please don't fall. Okay. So I think I just made platforms appear down there, which is nice.
Now you may fall.
Right. Oh, hello. Here. Aurora. Now I can attack more of you at once, I guess. Yeah, I'm not going to do well on this, I know. Yeah, open that, sure. He's about to disappear. Or will I kill him? Nope, I don't think so. That's fine.
Those just seem impossible to kill, though.
They're not, it's just you have to have... They're really impossible for this stage of the game, basically. Because, like, you get things like stop guns. You can just make them just stop moving for 30 seconds. And then you can just wail Thundaga on their asses. And then when the stop is over, it's like they're just all dead.
That's something I don't understand about this game. Why do the spells end in GA or AGA?
That's a Square Enix thing. The regular spells are just the word itself, okay? Like stop or fire. The second level spell ends in RA. So it'd be Fyra, Stopra. There's no way I can get that yet. I would like to get in there, though. Because I think that's the wardrobe room again. Yep. And the third level is Stop Ga. There's two other levels. Do I remember what they are? I think after GA it's ZA, and then it's JA, I think. So it'd be Phi Raza, and then Phi Raja, I think.
So the ending of it is to tell the level of your spell.
Exactly. Pretty Pearl. I'm assuming Lucy Fee has that. Okay, that was pretty painless. And I think I got most of the treasure chests in that section as well, so I feel pretty good about that. That said, I do want to save before I attack Lucy Fee.
Yeah.
But I think we're about done with this world, though. I think we've been... Oh, there's a motorcycle outside. I think we've pretty much cleared out Cinderella's world for Ben. And again, I really like that the developers were like, yeah, we're kind of making players do the same worlds 3 times in a row, so let's try to vary it up a little bit at least. So that definitely does not go unnoticed.
I mean, I get why they do it, but I'm still annoyed that they do it.
Yeah, I guess the idea is the 3 characters are chasing each other. So,
Yeah.
Downstairs. Well, there's only one door I can go through anyway, so I'm not too picky about that. Go away. Right. You go away too. I'm above fighting you at this moment in time. There's Lucy V. Yep. Pretty Pearl. I always thought Lucifer's nose looked so weird in this game.
It looks like a button.
Right. Speaking of Lucifer, I just read a really good Clive Barker book last night.
Oh, yeah?
I finished it. It was called Cabal. It was the book that inspired the film Nightbreed. Haha. Eat yarn, bitch. That's right, you better run. You tabby cat. Uh-oh. Zug zug. You'll be hurting more when you get eaten by a cat. I'm before you. Taste the power of the Keyblade.
Time to play, cat.
Oh geez. I love that backhanded grip.
Take the pearl, Jack.
When I would do
Run.
SCA, I always tried to do one-handed weapon, or two weapons, and I'd do one backhanded, one straight.
Hmm.
Yep. It was a fun fighting style. Alright, I'm assuming you charge.
I think you said that before. What is SCA?
If I remember correctly, because it's been like 10 years for me at least, it was Society of Creative Anachronisms, which is like it's like Renfest on crack for like hardcore people.
Oh, okay.
So like they actually have like big scale. What are you doing up there, dude?
It's a cat. He can do what he wants.
Oh, I like that move. Oh, what am I doing? I don't like doing that, really. There we go. Eat my fire. Because these things are just so OP, really.
Yeah. Well, your playstyle is more geared towards magic anyways.
Yeah, that's kind of my thing in most video games, though. I tend to just stay away from close combat anyway. So, that's fine, I guess.
I do a combination of the two. It's like I like my close combat, but I also like magic.
Right.
In Skyrim, it was easier because you could like conjure weapons, and that's what you did. You know,
Right.
That's how I kept my playstyle.
This dude is just being a dick, isn't he? Here, he poisoned. There we go.
He tapped it in the ass.
I did. I wonder if there's good furry porn of Lucifer, like him turned into an anthro version. Like, is there himbo Lucifer?
I hope not.
Right.
No thanks, needed.
I don't know if that's a.
Before, so I saved you.
I don't know if that's a. Even if he were to turn Anther, I don't know if I'd be interested in him.
We'll have to see. I'll look it up later.
That dress
Yeah, we're doing pretty good here. I think that's the final boss of the world for Van, I think.
What's a royal
It's hard to remember. I do know that a lot of the...
After all,
So, like, with each world, if I remember correctly,
darling,
there's always one boss that's repeated once. So, like,
completely wonderful.
Aqua's story probably follows Terra's more closely and fights the same conductor.
Yeah.
So, like, I think there's usually one character who has, like, an odd story out of the others. I'm not 100% sure of that.
Now you have a dress for the ball.
But it's rare for the three stories to have the exact same boss and stuff, except for, like, Radiant Garden where they're doing it together.
It's such
Yeah.
a surprise.
Yep. Yep. Time to go.
Thank you.
And I really couldn't do much leveling because before this, all I had done was Snow White's world. So I went back there and got the remaining treasure chests and what stickers I could get.
Being a Keyblade Master is all I've dreamed about.
I really like this.
They're not the only
It's kind of sad when you think about it. Like when you had Terra's story,
You mean
like Terra didn't have any of these flashbacks, you know. Like his memories were just of the three of them together.
Yeah.
Ven is like hardcore, like I want to be just like Terra, and that's all I want in life.
My dream.
He's just like, I want to suck Terra's dick.
Pretty much,
I am just a hole, sir.
right? And Terra just doesn't remember, just doesn't think of their relationship that way.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of sad. It's like Ven couldn't care less if Aqua died.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's easy to see where Ven's priorities are.
Yeah, I agree. But and that's what made him leave in the first place. Was Vanitas was like, "Uh-oh, Terra's gonna be different." All right, let me open up the menu. I want to check this Keyblade to see if it's any better. It is decidedly not. Even if it increases my chance of critical, it is not worth it. Okay. I can do a little bit with my command deck here. Let's throw Blizzard on there. Let's throw Zero Gravity on there. And let's put a Sleep on there. Okay. I don't think I've gotten any new shot locks, have I? No. It'll be fun to level up between. But yeah, I did complete that. That's good.
Okay.
And I got most of the treasures in that world. So next we're starting Sleeping Beauty. Which of these three worlds has been your favorite? Now that you've seen all three of them.
There really hasn't been that much of a difference between the three for me.
Yeah.
That could just be the princess narrative between each of them anyway.
Yeah.
I guess the one that's the most prominent is Sleeping Beauty because
Yeah.
a lot more happened there than Snow White or Cinderella.
Sure. I will say what's interesting is for people who are hardcore fans of the series who played Kingdom Hearts 1 before this one, you kind of got to meet these princesses of heart. Aurora, Snow White, Cinderella, people like them. And for the most part, these princesses didn't have backstories, you know. So this game kind of was the first time you got to actually go to Cinderella's world and Sleeping Beauty's world. So that's kind of why they had that princess focus, is because it was such a big thing in Kingdom Hearts 1 but never got backstory.
Mm.
So Ven is coming after Terra.
Well then, why don't I go get it back for her?
Okay.
That's impossible, dear. Maleficent's home is at the Forbidden Mountain. It's not.
I'm actually going after Maleficent this
I'm
time.
afraid. We can't just leave Aurora like this.
Unlike Terra's story, where I was like, oh, I need to go steal Aurora's heart, apparently.
Come on, let's go get her heart.
I remember we commented how crazy it was that he was just so easily tricked in the first world he went to.
Yeah, I mean, he just has a lot of problems on a story basis that I would want to fix.
Right.
It's like if I were the editor of this story, I'd be like, why in the first world is he easily manipulated?
Right.
Like, is this his shtick? Like,
Yeah.
Do you want a character this flawed for your story?
Right.
It's okay to have a character with flaws, but I don't know if that's one that you want to exploit.
Right.
So at least so early.
Right. Okay. There should be a treasure chest in here. Is there a sticker? No. Had to check anyway. So I guess since we're going to Maleficence, that means that Ven's version of this world is like twice as big as Terra's.
Yeah, because you have to travel to the mountain.
Yeah,
You have to travel in the
that
mountain.
was blocked off for Terra.
Yeah.
I'll save anyway because it's good for me to be doing that regularly anyway.
You have 666 money.
Oh no. Probably because I just fought Lucifer.
Probably.
Okay. So this is the hardest of the 3 princess worlds. Let's see. Treasure chest? No? Okay. Enemies. Yeah, I'll fight my way there just because it is good for me to grind. Cool.
They really throw a lot of enemies at you.
They really do, but I think that's just part of the JRPG genre, though, is we need to get players to be fighting. That way they get leveled up. Alright. Yes. Kill everything. Okay. Kill you. I know we've talked about the design of the Unversed before. I like how they do become super world focused as the game goes on.
Yeah.
Like we get away from just these basic, I think they're called floods. Is what they're called. The smallest ones. We get into more like in this world. I think we get like bird type things.
Okay.
I like that kind of stuff anyway. The world specific Unversed.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm eager to see what other things that we get, because right now these enemies just feel
Ow.
repetitive.
I don't know why I want to do that, but sure. Oh, cool. Got a level up. Don't mind if I do. I don't think I can get that sticker yet. Not until I get high jump anyway. That said, there's probably a treasure chest or 2 or 3 around here. Yep. Ooh, thunder. I'm definitely going to use that. Is anything maxed out? Nah. I'll wait. Unversed, coming up, I'm sure. Oh, it's these fuckers. Can I put you all to sleep? I can, actually. That did nothing. I think they're gone. Yep. Alright, should be more enemies here. Nope. But I think there's still one more chest, and it should be hiding out over here. Here. Whatever this does. We're just gonna spam spells and see what happens.
It does amaze me how much it takes to just kill these base
Yeah.
level enemies.
Agreed. Not a fan of it myself.
It reminds me of like Halo 3, where it took a million shots just to kill some of the aliens that you came up against.
Yeah, I was thinking that too with the recent Resident Evil Village too. How it's like the basic enemies you see at the start of the game take you a million shots to kill.
Which I still need to play Resident Evil Village.
Yeah, we have it. Okay, moving on.
I've been so focused on
Hades.
Hades, and I haven't picked up Biomutant in a little bit.
Yeah.
Probably hard to pick that back up.
Yep. I mean, yeah, I'm kind of touching on Hades now and then. I did like 2 or 3 escape attempts last night. I didn't even get to Hades himself though. I think I got to the final area of the House of Styx, or the Temple of Styx, whatever it's called. one time, and just the poison for some reason really got me. Even though I had never died on it before, this time it just really fucked me. But granted, I was using a different weapon than I usually use.
Hey, because you were leveling up your sword, right?
Well, I'm trying to do what are called the minor prophecies, basically these task lists that happen throughout the game. And one of them is like weapons. A lot of them are weapon specific. So they're things like get every possible Daedalus hammer upgrade for each weapon. And I'd done that with the spear, which is my preferred weapon. So I'm like, well, I guess I'll start on the next weapon, which was the sword. So
Okay.
I'm working on getting the Daedalus pieces for that at the moment. Okay, I'll get that chest, which should be a map, question mark? I think. Yeah. Cool. Alright, we are a third of the way there. So what's the boss? Is the boss Maleficent?
Do you think she would actually fight?
I mean, she does in a lot of the games.
Okay.
But I don't remember... I remember fighting in the castle here. And I remember fighting her henchmen. But I don't remember what the actual final boss is.
Yeah.
So even though I've played this game completely through, I think I've only done it twice, I think. I think I did it once, like, in college. Probably emulated. So it would have literally been before the remixes were really out. Or at least 2.5 was out. So it would have just been the emulated version. It wouldn't have been a final mix version at all. And then I did it again later for a completionist run for the trophies. Probably when I first started doing my PhD. So that would have been 3 or 4 years ago. And I was doing a completionist run of all the games, so I was doing everything pretty damn fast. So I don't really remember a lot of the things about this game, because it is still a fairly quick game. I mean, I think you and I, when I first started this game, we were wondering, like, if I'd beat this game before you'd beat Twilight Princess, and I think that's increasingly looking like it's going to happen. Oh, you fucking bitch of a bird. I was just praising how I like world-specific enemies like you, and then you pull this shit on me.
That's what it does.
Oh, I need to cure. I'm not doing too hot. I don't have curing items here. Cinderella? Push circle. Surely that'll cure him. We don't know. I don't know what any of this does. Well, we're gonna run with it apparently. So, I don't use this often in the games, you're probably confused. But they're what are called D-links. Basically, when you fully help a character.
Yeah, it's like you're connected with that other character.
Yeah, and you get their command deck, basically.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool. But I just use it so rarely. And it's just...
Well, I mean, you normally have, like, curing spells, and I guess this time you didn't?
Yeah, so I was like, let me call on someone who can cure me. What are you supposed to be? I think I remember what that... I remember seeing that before, but that doesn't mean I remember what it was exactly. Looked like a Palpooth fruit. I'm not sure what that does, though. Okay. Everyone just die, please. And you have a set amount of time to use this in. And actually, you can level up your D-Links, too.
Yeah.
It's like the more you use it, I think, the more powerful the commands get or something.
Yeah.
I think it levels up twice, I think.
Okay.
Yep. Looking to make sure there wasn't a treasure chest I missed. Alright. Let's see. How do we get rid of this barrier? Because Terra saw the barrier and couldn't do shit with it.
Mm-hmm.
This must be Maleficent's doing.
More than likely.
I know.
Yay. I always liked the 3 fairies. in Sleeping Beauty. Just because they each have their own distinct personalities, and I like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, before we storm the castle, I think that leaves us at an episode. So make sure to click like and subscribe, and we will see you next time in the trash pile. Bye.
Bye.